Hello, trading has closed on June 5th, 2017. Let's go over our calls. We had a change in trend on June 3rd. So far that high's held. So as far as today is concerned, that's still in the ballpark. I have a cluster change in trend on June 13th, 16th, and 17th. Again, the system I'm using has worked in back testing. I'm just doing it in prospective testing now. System has lots of incredible hits but a few complete misses. We called for a high early on with a low just before lunchtime, and that worked. Tomorrow's pattern, I'm expecting to see a low early and a high late. The pattern's usually positive unless we get a big drop early on, which is what I think will happen. We had some MEJT targets. One was 24.3613. That's a perfect support level for today. When it gets hit that many times, usually it breaks. Hitting an early low, rallying all day, and not being able to hold any of the highs is not good, but it's particularly not good when you can't hold the lows. It all gets invalidated if we gap up tomorrow and take out this high, but anything lower than that, anything less than that, and lower prices should print. Now we had some other MEJT targets. Optional target didn't print today, so we'll just forget about it. But essentially the same price is still an active target for about the first hour of tomorrow's trade. So the MEJT system is looking for 24.2977 sometime before the first hour is over tomorrow. That's essentially the same price as the ultimate target too, although this one doesn't have any preferred time frame. Now there is a new MEJT target from today's trade of 24.3907. These things tend to have an increased risk of failure at major changes in trend, so higher MEJT targets now might not work. In fact, if I don't see a failed target at a major change in trend, I suspect I'm reading the pattern wrong. Here was today's trade. It said ultimately higher price would print. When they did, it said it was false, that we get a retracement. It said this drop was false, that we get a retracement. It said here we'd sell, but it was false and we get a retracement. But it just hasn't traced as high as the system calls for. For tomorrow's pattern, I'm looking for an early low, at least to the 24.29 plus level. We should have a pattern which tends to rally throughout the day, but if the early low is deep enough, it confirms my expectation that we've seen a short-term high on Friday. Invalidating the pattern would be signaled by having a strong gap up and taking out these highs. I'm still looking for this price, and that's today's call.